Hello, my name is Milton Eisenberg, and I'm one of the senior attorneys at Dan Chapman Assocaites. A lot of times people will say, if I'm involved in a car wreck, what do I do? Well, sometimes it's just as important to know what not to do if you're involved in a car wreck, because some things you can do can actually hurt you and hurt your case and let the insurance companies take advantage of you. So I wanted to tell you a few things that if you're involved in a car wreck, not to do in the state of Georgia. First thing is, don't agree that the police aren't needed. Sometimes you're in a car wreck, the person doesn't want to report it, they want to just exchange information and drive off. Don't do that. That creates a lot of problems. Call the police. Georgia law says if there's over $500 in property damage, you need to call the police. It's a crime to drive off from the scene without calling the police. And if the wreck's not your fault, you want the police to come out. You want the police to investigate. You want them to take statements from the other driver, admissions of fault. You want them to write down the insurance information and the driver's address and driver's license number, so that if you need to file a claim for injury, you know who to make the claim against. I have people call me sometimes and they didn't get a police report and they really just hurt themselves because it may be John Smith caused a wreck. Well, you know how many John Smiths live in the state of Georgia, even in the city of Atlanta? It could be impossible for us to find out who that person is and who their insurance company is. So call the police. Don't agree that you'll settle this on your own. Second thing, a lot of times people, they don't want to go to the doctor, they don't want to go to the hospital, they just want to tough it out. Don't sit at home and suffer. Please go get medical treatment and medical evaluations. It's going to hurt you physically and it's going to hurt your case if you choose to bring one if you don't go get medical treatment and get your injuries properly diagnosed and properly documented. I can't tell you how many times people have told me, well, I don't like doctors, I didn't want to go get anything done about it, and after 2 months of sitting at home in pain, they call us and say, can you help me with this? The pain hadn't gone away. And now I know the first thing the insurance adjuster is going to do is say there was a 2-month gap between the time of the wreck and the time they got treatment. They must not have been hurt too bad. So if you sit home and try to tough it out, you're only hurting yourself. Another thing, when you talk to an insurance company, don't talk to the insurance company without having first spoken to an attorney. They're not your friend. They're not out to help you. They may call themselves the good neighbor or the good hands people, or they may say they're on your side. Don't believe it. Insurance companies are for-profit businesses. Don't talk to them without having first talked to an attorney and know what you have to answer and what you don't have to answer. You're not trying to hide anything, but what you're trying to do is be sure that something's not twisted around by an insurance adjuster in a recorded statement and later used against you. And the last thing is, don't give an insurance company access to your medical history. They're looking for reasons not to pay you. They're not looking for reasons to pay you for your injuries caused in their wreck. Don't give them permission to get your medical records. You can get those records to them yourself, or we can get those records to them yourself. It's one of the biggest things that insurance companies use against people. They go digging through medical records trying to find anything and everything they can use against why somebody was hurt in this wreck. It was all something pre-existing, so don't give them that. At Dan Chapman Assocaites, we have former insurance company lawyers like myself that are helping people every day take on insurance companies and get compensation for the harms they suffered in car wrecks. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, give us a call. It's 678-CHAPMAN. That's 678-242-7626. We have a free consultation. There's no fees unless we win your case. A lot of times people don't have the money to pay doctors or co-pays and deductibles. If they do have insurance, we've got doctors that'll treat you on a lien, and good chance are there'll be a doctor in your area. So give us a call. We look forward to helping you.